Welcome to Nippert Stadium, home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. They've been playing football here since 1902, and this crowd today is fired up and ready to get going. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 9 team of the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the third-ranked team, the Cincinnati Bearcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Bearcats will kick it away to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff in a single back formation. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
So incomplete pass on 2nd down sets up 3rd and inches. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Run out of the 47, and that will move the sticks. Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they...
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. This one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Here comes play number 6 on this drive. And here's the handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week already telling us about cap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. The offense with poor field position, backed up inside their own 10. He'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Perkins. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Looks like the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. Down he goes. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And off the deflection, it's caught. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
Well, let's give the tight end a lot of credit here off that deflected football. The concentration and the nice hands to go up off of that tip ball to make that catch.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They'll hand it off. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. The Buckeyes come up to the line in the hurry-up. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And on the carry, he's heading left. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. Here's a 1st and 10 play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Tailback takes the handoff again. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the 1st down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down. The Buckeyes offense is on the move now. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First down at 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
effort to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Handing off on the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Becoming a long march. Play number 10 on the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Francis. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The Buckeyes will line up here on 1st down and goal. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And they'll try the quarterback sneak. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop here on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive here, this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
They could take the lead with a chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here on 4th down. And they're trying to punch it in here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's free around the 15. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
To the air, it's Perkins. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And the Bearcats will look to convert here on 4th down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. The Bearcats will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that 1st down.
The Bearcats with 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Perkins. Finds an open target on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Looks like the Bearcats are going to cash in here in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air. Man, it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? They're going to run it. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's running out of time here. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
He boots it away from inside his own end zone. He'll field it close to midfield. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To the air. It's Perkins. Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The Bearcats hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Check this out. It's a 5 wide receiver look on second and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And there's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Cincinnati, 14. Ohio State, 7.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick it off.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Perkins. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that. To tie the game is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 12, set to kick off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Looks like the Bearcats come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. shotgun handoff here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
And the Bearcats line up on 1st and 10 now. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
The Bearcats are on the move here. He'll hand it off.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Same tailback, another carry. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. Bearcats line up for the 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And they will claim the second half lead.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
They knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. It's a shotgun run call. They'll tackle him right at the 31. No huddle now for the offense. In motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Francis. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down. Breaks the tackle. Just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Past the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Bearcats. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown. That is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And now the try here for the extra point. Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. And he's got it. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of.
And they heave it deep downfield. He's got it near the end zone. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And now the running back's got it again. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass, it's Perkins. Looking right, this one caught. Breaking free at midfield. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. An inside give now from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Makes the grab. It's Cook. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Cincinnati 35, Ohio State 21.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Going to try to use his legs here. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. Buckeyes keep the football on the move.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble to his left. He's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
And throwing again on second and 10. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Looks like the Bearcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
You set it down to the offense. First and 10. Dropping back. It's Perkins. He finds his man. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Bringing pressure. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw it again. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. They bring him down with the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as they come up on second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
On first and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Bearcats. Strong game by this quarterback. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw, and it's exactly what we saw right there.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
The pocket breaking down. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The linebacker shifting around now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Complete with a running back. Can he get first down yardage? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's Perkins. Snags a quick throw. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Here's the second down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Tackle made after a big gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Bearcats looking to cash in this red zone trip. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And the route is on.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. First down, looking to throw the ball. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood this scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
First down for the offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline. It's Johnson. And he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. No press here. The defense backing away. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's going to pull it down and run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Cincinnati.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. He doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.